don't know how many times. I think he's probably dead by now.
Joe went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack went down with half a crown, came back with a daughter.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello there, man. Welcome to Talk About, the all-talking, all-singing, all-action game show. Do you know what makes me stick? Stick. All right, do you know what makes me sick? Sticking my fingers down my throat. Now, I'll tell you what makes me sick, right? I've just been watching some daytime chat shows and people on there, they're plugging the books and they're plugging the films. No one came on the show. I hadn't got something to plug. It made me mad. Anyway, on with the show. I'll tell you about the rules. Now, the rules to talk about are very, very simple, and this is the way the game works. One of our couples will talk for 20 seconds about a subject. While they're talking, they'll be trying to say the keywords that are locked away in the computer. Each word they say is worth 1 point, but the non-talking can steal those points. Got the message? OK. Let's meet the contestants. Just like those. Whoa, champions, you're back again. £720 you've got. Sarah, tell us a little bit about Dan, something we haven't heard before.
Well, Dan's a failed actor. He did a drama degree.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You mean you failed, so you sort of went to be or not to be, what was the question? You sort of got it wrong, did you? Yeah? Dan, talk about Sarah.
Well, Sarah's very much a painter. She enjoys painting with oils, things like that. She's quite talented. At the moment, she likes painting kittens.
Ah.
Doesn't it? The canvas.
Yeah, and sort of gets in the fur and things, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, and the nose. You gonna go for the money? You're gonna go for it this time?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, champions. Let's go and play the champions round. Over you come. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. I'll tell you how it works. As you know, one of you goes into our soundproof cupboard. The other person talks for 20 seconds about a subject. Each word you say is worth £20 and 1 second if you go for the double or nothing challenge. Here are your choices. Do you want to talk about the Garden of Eden or, and I'll put this in quotes for you, The Godfather? The Garden of Eden or, in quotes, The Godfather.
The Godfather of the film?
Well, in quotes, The Godfather. You're on the right tracks, yeah.
Garden, I think we'll do the Garden of Eden.
Right, who's going in the cupboard?
You go.
I am.
OK, then in the cupboard you go. Put yourself away. As you know, each one you say is worth £20 and 1 second if you go for our challenge. Are you ready? You've got £720 already. Chance to earn more dosh. Talk about the Garden of Eden.
The Garden of Eden is a heavenly place. It's where Adam and Eve were. They bit an apple. They got thrown out of it. The snake was there. They were poisoned. God made it. It's where humans came from. It's religious. God thought it was wonderful. It's supposed to be harmonic, beautiful, lovely, but the human race was thrown out of it. Adam and Eve were thrown out of it. That's all I know about the Garden of Eden.
All right, that's £60. That's OK. It's all right. Don't worry. It's all right. It's all right. You want to see what you missed? Here are the 7 words you did not say. You did not say serpent, tempt, tree, fig, paradise, Genesis and Bible. Now, your decision. Do you think that in the 3 seconds that you won for him, he'll say one of the remaining 7 words? If he does, you'll double it to 120. If he doesn't, you'd lose the lot, or you can just bank it and be safe. It's your decision. What do you think Sarah should do? It's your decision, Sarah. I don't want to talk...
Double. Go for it.
She's going to go for it, brave lady. All right. Out you come, my mates, to the centre spot, your normal position. Now, Dan, every single time, she's got like 3, 4, 5 and 6, and you've always managed to double it, and she said that you'll do it. And this time, she says that you're going to do it again.
How many did she get?
3. So you got a whole 3 seconds to talk in. Wow, I wish I got that long. That's £60, which you can double to 120. If you don't say one of the 7 words, you lose the lot. All right? Not the 720, just the £60. You got 3 seconds. Get as many words out of those motor mouth and lips as you can. Talk about the Garden of Eden.
Apple, Genesis, Tree of Knowledge, Eve, serpent.
Genesis, yeah, Eve does it every single time. Well then, Jan, you two, what a team, our champions. As you go back, I tell you, you've won yourself £840, you two, all together. What about that? £840. Poof. And we'll meet the challenges who haven't got a chance here on Talk About. Hiya, how are you? Welcome to the show, Paul, and welcome to you. We cannot get rid of those two, can we? And we keep trying. Paul, talk about Jill.
Jill originally comes from Lytham St Anne. She now lives in South London. She works for a famous London nightclub, and her hobbies include drinking whiskey and coke, getting up late, and being a darn good friend.
A darn good friend. But just good friends, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
They make a nice couple, don't they? They do. You look very sweet together. Jill, talk about Paul.
Well, Paul's a very good friend of mine. He comes from Berkshire originally, and he works for an advertising agency. And he plays inordinate amounts of records and drinks with me on some occasions.
Inordinate amount of drinks, yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't have as inordinate amount I do. He just sits there and watches me.
To get drunk. OK, well, put your earphones on. I'm about to play the game. I'm going to go across at the champions talk. OK, you two, you get to talk first. As you know, champions always go first. It's too easy for you two, isn't it? This game was invented for Dan and Sarah. Here are your choices. Do you want to talk about Julie Andrews or Archie Andrews?
Julie Andrews.
All right, and who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, 20 seconds. Talk about Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews, a woman, she's an actress, she's a singer, she was in The Sound of Music, she's been in lots of films, she's famous, she was 10, she acted with, she was married, she's a well-known actress, she's American, she sings, she dances, she acts. She's been on lots of films on the television. She was a nun in The Sound of Music.
4, OK, over you come, Dan. Change places. Now, I've got to tell you, if you've been out the country for 3 weeks and you have not seen this man talk, I've got to tell you that when he starts, he does not stop. And words come out of his mouth at an amazing rate. You'll see what I mean here.
Don't mean anything.
They don't mean anything, but boy, do you play the game. 20 seconds. Talk about Julie Andrews.
Okay, Julie Andrews is a British actress. She's a woman. She's married to Blake Edwards. She was in Mary Poppins. She was in Sound of Music. She played Maria the nun. She sang. She sings. She dances. She was in Victor Victoria. She's been on stage. She's been in films. She's been in movies. Lives in Hollywood. She was in 10. She knows Dudley Moore. She's a mate of Dudley Moore's.
He makes Ben Elton look laid back, doesn't he, Dan, eh? You got 8. Do you want to see what you missed?
Yeah.
Here are the 2 words that you did not say. You didn't say fair and you didn't say lady. My fair lady, well, who knows? There's 8 points up for grabs. OK, challengers, there are 8 points up for grabs. They got 8, they missed 2. If you can guess from these 2 words what they were talking about, you'll steal the 8 points. If you don't, they'll keep them. They'll be on the winning trail again. Here are the 2 words they missed. They did not say fair and lady. 5 seconds. What's the subject, please?
I would say it was Pygmalion.
Answer, please, Paul.
Pygmalion.
No, it was Julie Andrews. You keep the points, champs. You were so close. That was a good guess, you see. Pygmalion, very good guess. Earphones on, champs. Now, Sarah and they've played a lot of games. They've played very well, those two. And, frankly, I think it's time they went. Yeah. I'd very much want you to win this, all right? Very much want you to win this. OK, here we go. Here's your choices. Do you want to talk about parking or police? And I don't mean the group, all right? Parking or police? You're communicating telepathically here, are you? Because you can feel free to discuss it, confer.
I think parking's a bit dubious about police.
We'll go for police. We'll go for police.
OK, who's going to go first?
I think you should.
Thank you.
OK.
Thank you.
And you're the captain, are you, Paul?
I am the captain. I am the captain, yes.
Making all the decisions. All the decisions, I've
yes,
noticed that.
Yes.
You're going for parking?
Police.
Police. All right,
You
just
said
wanted to check. It's your
Yes,
decision,
right.
OK.
Police.
Police. All right, 20 seconds. Talk about police.
Police are the armed forces. They have constables and officers. They're based in police stations. They have the constables, the bobbies. They're on the beat. They law and order. They beat crime. You can be arrested from policemen. They are in cop cars. Cops has had a name for them. They're in black. The bobby on the beat.
4. Good try. Good start. Change places. He's very polite, our Paul, isn't he? As opposed to Dan, who's a bit of a yob. Do you know what I mean? Because I think Paul's very polite and gentle, isn't he? He's very nice. Jill, 20 seconds. Talk about police.
Police is a group of people. They wear blue uniforms, they wear blue helmets, they're in flying squad. Scotland Yard is the headquarters of the police. The police are generally very tall. There's men and women in the police. They wear big black shoes, Dr. Martens. They arrest people. They drive cars. They're on the beat. They pound the beat. They give you tickets for certain things.
6. Good for your first go. Good start. Change places again. Change places. You make a lovely couple. You're a lovely couple.
I like him.
Have you both got separate boyfriends and girlfriends?
Ish.
I've got the girlfriend who's got the boyfriend.
Well, listen, why not? Hey, why not? That's the way it goes, Paul.
Thanks, pal.
Here are the four that you did not say. You did not say detective, warrant, truncheon, and caution. 6 points up for grabs here. Who's going to end up with them? They got 6, so they missed 4. And here are the 4 words they did not say. They did not say detective, warrant, truncheon, and caution. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
Police? What do you think police means?
Police.
Oh, police.
Oh,
Police.
sorry. Police, yes, you're stolen the points. These two are playing well. 14 plays nothing. Put your earphones on, you two, please. Put your earphones on. Woof. And while their ears are on, while their earphones are on, we'll have a commercial break. Don't go away. See you in a minute. Well done, you two. 14 plays nothing. Well, there we go. For the whole of the commercial break, those two that had their earphones on, they must think you're having the longest time talking in the history of the show. They must be thinking, all right, your turn to talk again. Do you want to talk about Harrods or Harrison Ford? Harrods or Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford.
Who's going to go first?
You can go first.
OK, then over here you come. Motormouth Dan. Big Bad Dan. 20 seconds, talk about Harrison Ford.
OK, Harrison Ford is an American actor. He's a film star, he's a director, a producer. He was in Star Wars, he was in Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. He's in, oh, God, the Covenant, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
A perfect 10! What about that? A perfect 10. That means they don't even get a chance to guess.
God, I feel guilty.
You feel guilty? Yeah, like heck you do, I bet. All right. I'm going to walk very slowly across here, and I'm going to think how I'm going to break the news to them. Hello, you two. Paul, I've always liked you.
Thank you, thank you.
Jill, I've always been a great fan of yours. And, you know, come over here. Come over here. Something to tell you. Come over here. Walk this way. You know, when I first saw you, I thought they're a handsome couple. I find them both attractive, and they're going to be on TV. And then I thought, they're not going to be on TV for very long. Because Dan is going to have 14 points, and then he's going to get a perfect 10, and they're going to leave us. And do you know what? Strangely enough, that's exactly what happened. All I can say is, you got to talk about board game, you get our thanks, and you've been heck of contestants. Paul and Jill, goodbye, off you go. Sorry. OK, chaps, over you come. Don't you realise that in England, it's not the winning, it's the taking part that matters. This isn't America. You're not supposed to win all the time. You're supposed to lose gracefully. That's what the British were made for.
Can't help it.
Otherwise, there'd be no Eddie Edwards, would there? No Roger Moore. No Andrew Lloyd Webber. People keep winning all the time. All right, here are your choices. Do you want to talk about acne or acupuncture? Acne or acupuncture?
Acne, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
And who's
Do you want to go to the box?
Yes, I will.
All right, put yourself in there, you know. Make yourself at home. Make yourself a cup of tea. He's living in there. Put your earphones on so we can't what we say about it. Have I got to tell you what you got to do? Every one you get is worth £20 and a second when you decide to go for the double or nothing challenge, which I'm sure you will. All right. If you got all 10, by the way, you'd have £400. Best of luck. Talk about acne.
Acne is something you get on your face, it's on your skin, it's greasy skin, it's spots, it's pimples, it's eruptions on the face, it's very greasy, you get it all over your body, it's when you've got greasy skin, you can put face packs on to clear it on, it's on your skin, it's on your face, it's on your head, it's on your body, it's a disease, you try and get rid of it by clearing it up, you need to clean your face, it's spotty, it's red, it's pimply.
All right, £100. You got £100. Here are the 5 that you did not say. You missed saying, you missed young teen neck oil and cream. Now then, do you think that in the 5 seconds you won, he'll say young teen neck oil or cream? Yeah! He can double it, and if not, it's your decision. Will he say it? He's got 5 seconds. He gets all the words out. It's young teen neck oil and cream. It's your decision. You've done it every time. I wouldn't hate you if you wanted to...
I'll try it.
She's going to go for it again. All right. Centre spot there, my friend. Over you go, Dan. Woof. It's like a repeat, this, isn't it? She got 5, that's £100. Oh. And she reckoned for a change that you should go for it.
Thank you, Sarah.
It's all right, Dan. So you got 5 seconds this time. If you do it, you double it to £200. If you don't, you lose it all. 5 seconds. Talk about acne.
Face, skin, grease, teenage, adolescence.
He's done it, teenage. He's done it again. I got to tell you that by winning that, you two, you've now become our highest winning couple ever. Champions, you have won £1,040. What about that? I've got to say, you've been great. And over you go, champions, Sarah and Dan. What about that? Phew, well done, you two. Okay, let's meet our new contestants who are going to lose here on Talkabout. How are you, Andy? Welcome to the show. Hello, I'm Cliff. Oh, Andy, talk about Cliff.
Right, Cliff's my good mate. I've known him for over 20 years. Went to school with him. We do lots of adventurous sports together, hence our name, the Dangerous Brothers.
Aha! OK, busters. Cliff, talk about Andy.
Well, Andy was actually in the Paras, I was in the Marines. I think probably the most dangerous thing that we do is argue with our girlfriends, really.
Oh, really? You both got girlfriends?
Yeah. Well, I've got a wife.
Oh, any girlfriends, Cliff? We don't want to know. We don't want to know. We don't want to know. Cliff and Andy, put your earphones on, guys. OK, champions, £1,040. You're earning more money than I am doing the show now, but who cares? Here we go. Do you want to talk about Boris Becker or the Bible? Boris Becker or the Bible? Oh, for once, they're starting to row. Our champions cannot agree.
All right, Boris Becker, Dan goes first.
She's your boss, isn't she?
Yes.
You'd never tell the way she talks to you. You'd never guess that, would you? 20 seconds, talk about Boris Becker.
Boris Becker is a tennis player, he's a sportsman, he's German, he's a champion, he won Wimbledon, he's won the Open, he's won the US Open, he uses a tennis racket, he's tall, he's blonde, he's got blue eyes, he comes from the same country as Steffi Graf, he is a champion, he uses a tennis racket, he uses a tennis ball, he uses a tennis court, tennis net, wears shorts.
7, this man can play the game. Over you come, Sarah. Listen, when you're at work, does he talk like that at work?
Yes.
Does he? He shouts, doesn't he? It's amazing. Only three left to get. Cool. They might as well go home now, fellas. 20 seconds, talk about Boris Becker.
He's a tennis champ. He wears a white headband. He wears white. He plays tennis. He's Swedish. He's from Switzerland. I don't know where he's from. He's got blonde hair. He plays in Wimbledon tournaments. He wins lots of tennis matches. He's a champion. He's won trophies. He's won tennis championships. He plays at Wimbledon. He's well known as a famous celebrity, a personality, a star, a sportsman.
Yeah, what was left? What was left to see? What was left? Do you want to see what you missed? You got 7. Here are the 3 you did not see. You didn't say young, freckles, and athlete. Could be anyone's guess over here. There are 7 points up for grabs. Fellas, listen, in one guess they got 15. We say goodbye to you. Thank you for playing. No, I'm joking.
I won't be surprised.
They got 7. They got 7, all right? And here are the 3 that they did not say. They did not say young, freckles, and athlete. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
What do you reckon? Solar Bud.
Solar Bud, no, it's Boris Becker. You were on the right lines there. Solar Bud, Boris Becker. Put your earphones on, please. Put your earphones on. Aha! We are the Dangerous Brothers! We're going to blow the champions up!
Yeah.
Look, I'd really like these two to go, all right? Frankly, I know. Listen, I have to eat with him every night in the hotel, all right? And he's noisy when he eats. He never stops talking. It's, will you pass the salt, please? He scraps at you. So, frankly, I'd like him to go, all right? So we'll do everything we can to make you win here. OK. Do you want to talk about the Dangerous Brothers? No. Do you want to talk about, put it in quotes for you, Hickory Dickory Dock or Happy Hour? Hickory Dickory Dock.
Yeah. Hickory Dickory Dock, and I'll go first.
OK, Andy.
All right.
We're all with you.
Well, I'll try my very best.
20 seconds. Talk about Hickory Dickory Dock.
Hickory Dickory Dock, it's about a nursery rhyme. The mouse runs up the clock, the clock strikes 1, the mouse runs down. Hickory Dickory Dock, it's a It's a it's a children's nursery rhyme, very old nursery rhyme. Children, the mouse runs up the clock. It's there, it's coming up the clock. It's 12 o'clock, the clock strikes 12. The mouse runs down.
9, good work. Over you come on, Cliff. Aha, champions! You're in real trouble.
Yeah.
OK, you've got 9. There's 1 left for you, Cliff. We want you to get this.
Right.
All right, if you can. They wouldn't even get a chance to guess. Be good, wouldn't it? 20 seconds. Talk about Hickory-Dickory-Dock.
It's a children's nursery rhyme. It's about a mouse. It's a kid's thing. You learn it in school. You do it in the nursery. It's about a mouse that ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse is gone. It's something you learn when you're in school, when you're a kid, when you're sitting on your mum's knee, when you're in...
Got it there, mate. All right. Oh, I'm going to love telling them this. I'm going to love it. Okay. Oh, listen, I'm sorry they got 10. I'm sorry about that. They got 10, so you don't even get to guess. No, what a shame. Put your earphones on, please, guys. I was just saying that, you know, I'd really, really like you to win this and get through to the Champions League. So, see what happens. Time for one quick game, yeah? 10 plays 7. Do you want to talk about, I'll put it in quotes for you, Casablanca or castanets? Casablanca or castanets?
Casablanca.
Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
OK, Sarah, 20 seconds. Talk about Casablanca.
It's a film. It's also a country. It's got Dirk Bogarde in it. It's been on the television. It's well known. It's got jazz in it. It's got Humphrey Bogart in it. It's in the country, in the Americas somewhere, South America, on the continent. It's an old black and white movie with jazz people in it, famous actors. It's well known. It's famous. It's got music in it. It's
Have you come down? OK, there are 3 down there. There are 7 for you to go. You say approximately 1 million words a second, Dan, so it won't be a problem for you. 20 seconds. Talk about Casablanca.
Casablanca was a film with Lauren Bacall in it. There was a place called Rick's Bar in the film. It's also a city in Tunisia. There are markets in Casablanca. There was Play It Again Sound was a song in the film. It was during the war, Second World War, secret agents. Humphrey Bogart smoking a pipe, smoking cigarettes. Play It Again Sound, the piano.
Yes. Whoosh. You got 7. Listen. Did I hear right? Did you say, first of all, that Dirk Bogarde was in it? I think you didn't you? That would be great, wouldn't it? There he is, sat there, old Dirk, and he goes, play it again, Sam. You think you're doing terribly. Do you want to see what you missed? Here are the 3 that you did not say. Did not say Ingrid, Bergman, and Nazis. How well do they know their films? That's the question we're about to find out. I've got to tell you, they can win at this point. This is a momentous moment in the show because for the first time that I can remember, someone could actually become the new champions. There are 7 points up for grabs here. If you can guess what you were talking about from the 3 that they missed, you're our new champs, and sadly, we'd say goodbye to our champions over there. OK. Here you go. Here are the 3 words they did not say. They missed Ingrid, Bergman, Nazis. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
It's a film, I can't remember what it was called.
Answer now, please.
Don't know. It's a film.
OK, it's Casablanca. You stay in the game, champs. Yes. Whoa. Whoa, what about that? 14 plays 10. Can you come back next time, guys, yeah? Can you come back next time, champs?
No problem.
Try and keep them away, I tell you. So, listen, we'll be waiting for you to join us. If you leave you a little bit of advice, if you want to smile all day, put a coat hanger in your mouth. Bye-bye.
Stay with us here on UK Living for Lingo next.